Hey fam, I'm walking in on 21st Street because do you know where I'm going? I'm going to the EverTrue salon. Ariel from Instagram was very nice to reach out to me to say, hey, are you interested to get your eyebrows microbladed? And I was like, excuse me? Let me go back a couple of notches. I actually was very interested in a microblading, but it's an expensive service. And I've done the lash extensions and I'm like, I like them, but it was just a lot of maintenance and I wear far too much makeup for it to make sense to go long term. The microblading intrigued me because one, I do love to do my brows, but sometimes I don't want to. And being in the fitness industry and just doing these natural looks and what have you, it's probably very helpful to perhaps not do your brows and just run out the door. If you like to sweat but you don't want to look eyebrow-less, then maybe this is something you would consider. Yeah, sometimes I want to have that full face of makeup, but maybe I don't want to do my brows, but the brow thing is like essential, man. If you don't have those brows and everything else, it can get a little questionable. And I looked at the prices and I'm like, damn, microblading is a lot of money. They are so nice to offer in exchange for a service, their bespoke brow signature service, a YouTube video, some Instagram stuff. So I'm all about the vlogging. I think it's a nice exchange to promote their services. Me being in New York, I'm already here. Oh my god, so loud. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm really excited. The reason why I have my glasses on is because when you get your eyebrows microbladed, it looks a little intense. And just for the frames to take away a little bit of that intensity, I think that is my strategy, because I have to teach after this and my students are going to be like, what happens to your face? Oh my god, so bright. This time it's so bright. We're walking over now. They are on 21st Street. Oh, sorry. Between 5th and 6th Avenue. I don't know the building number. Maybe I should find that out. We're looking for 54 West 21st Street between 5th and 6th Avenues, Suite 1010. 54 West. Huh. We're already on 5th Avenue. Look at all this construction going on. It's like non-stop. Oh my god. So, okay, we can't cross. This is what we got. We gotta go through this all the time in New York. One street's closed, this sideway's closed. So that's why I always allot extra time to get places, because this could really mess you up. Let me know down below if you ever thought about microblading. So we're going to the salon. We're gonna take you through the process. We're gonna show you how it's done. We obviously have to wipe this off because they're gonna see how my natural brows look. And what microblading is that they create natural, realistic hair-like strokes on your brows that look like you grew them yourself. So that eliminates the need of any extra brow products, whether it be a pomade, powder, or a pencil. Friends, we made it to EverTrue. This is Cathy. She will be doing my microblading treatment today. I'm very excited, and it's great that they provide a pamphlet of what you should expect. Post-treatment, how you should address it, that whether it's scabbing or what have you, they tell you how to take care of it so you don't freak out, because there's no reason to. They got you. So we're going to take you to how my brows look now without my brow pencil. Cathy's going to take this off. We're going to see how they look before the microblading treatment, and maybe just get some sneak peeks and get back to you when we're done. Does that sound like a plan? Sure. Here we go. This is what we're currently dealing with. Cathy is going to take my brow pencil off, outline first, sketch it out. Well, she'll consult with me as to how I want my brows to look according to my face shape, and then that's when she goes in with the microblading. How long have you been doing this, Cathy?
I've been doing this for like 3 years since it's started.
Okay. All right, friends, this is what we're dealing with. These are my natural brows.
I am removing the makeup right none. So the natural brow will show up.
Because we need to see the truth. We need to see what we have to do. We gotta see how we gotta sketch these out.
Oh, the natural shade is already pretty.
Oh, thank you very much. I over-tweezed in high school. I'll pop a picture right up next to me. That's what we're growing from. And I'm very grateful that my brows forgave me somewhat and grew back, you know, reasonably. Maybe not super thick, but I'll deal with it.
Eyebrows, do you want me to make it a little bit more fuller looking than this?
I think so, because I have a lot of bald spots, as you guys have seen, and it doesn't have to be, I mean, I like to go intense because I wear eye makeup every day, so I guess like for it to look more even here.
We need to add a little bit more on the, like on the lower part.
Yes, exactly. So it doesn't look so curved.
Okay, and how about the thickness? We keep the similar thickness for the natural brow.
Yes.
And for the lens, for the lens, we can keep the the natural lens as well.
Okay,
just
great.
Make it slightly more fuller looking on the tail part.
Yes.
And add a little bit here, so like the connection here is more smooth and it's not so curved here. Exactly. For the front part, I think I will need to add a little bit in the front as well.
Okay. Fantastic. Sounds like a plan. All right, we're gonna draw the shape, fam, because first we need to outline what we actually want to microblade. Because they don't go in freehand. They need an outline as to how they're gonna do this. Alright, so we sketched out one brow. This is how this will look after the microblading, and we're about to do the same on this side. Be right back. Alright, Cathy did a fabulous job sketching out the brow shape that we will now work with when she etches the pigment into my skin.
So for the shape, it's going to be exactly the same shape. For the color based on your skin tone and also the hair color,
okay,
just use the dark brown color, which is going to be a perfect match with the natural brown hair color.
That sounds good to me. I'm gonna put numbing cream on for 20 minutes because it is like getting a tattoo, ultimately. So they're nice enough to at least put you to apply the numbing cream so it's not as painful, but it's not.
The numbing cream works so good, and after like 15 to 20 minutes when we start to do it, you won't feel a thing.
I like how that sounds. It's a plan.
And also the music here is soft, and they're lying down. It's so easy to fall asleep.
You nap and you wake up to brand new brows. That's a great plan. So right now we're applying numbing cream.
On top of the shape.
On top of the shape. So the shape is there. So if Cathy has her outline still, this will sit 15 to 20 minutes. And then we'll get into the microblading. I very appreciate this because although I feel like my pain tolerance is reasonable, I have gotten Brazilians before. I appreciate the fact that they take this step so that if you are very sensitive, if your skin is sensitive, if you haven't done this before, they take the anxiety out of the process by providing you with some numbing cream so that you don't have to worry about being in pain for the whole time. In fact, Cathy has mentioned that clients of hers have fallen asleep and relaxed the entire time while they're etching in new brows. Another important thing about microblading is the aftercare. I'm sure you guys know if you get a tattoo or even if you get eyelash extensions that the way you take care of your treatment after ensures the longevity of it, to make sure that you are investing in a service that is highly effective, but you have to do your own part in the process in making sure that when after you get microbladed that you don't.
So for the aftercare about the microblading, it's very important to keep the brow dry for 24 hours. No sweat,
no sweat,
no water on the eyebrow, 24 hours. After 24 hours you can wash face. Make sure no like facial cleanser or like soap to rub the eyebrow.
Got it. So we got to keep it away from this area. We could wash everything else except the brows, but use water after 24 hours.
So basically, after 24 hours, clean water is okay. And after wash, you dry the brow areas. After the procedure, the first week, no any kind of product on the brow area, including the makeup or the skincare product. If you're using them, avoid the brow. 2 weeks, no swimming, no facial.
We're gonna stay above water.
Yeah, if you can go to the pool, keeping the brow dry, that's okay.
My brows are still setting. No pool for me.
And also after procedure, you will experience a peeling process. Like the first week, brow is gonna get a little bit dark, but that's completely normal. It happens to every client, no matter what color we choose. It has this process. It gets dark at first. After 1 week, when like the soft skin peel off, the color lighten up and become really natural looking.
Fantastic. So I really appreciate how the team over at EverTrue breaks down the process for you. So there is no panicking, there's no freaking out. You know what's going to happen. You know how to address whether it be scabbing or peeling. They give you a pamphlet. They even give you a treatment cream to apply after the microblading session. So we're in good hands. This is what we're going to apply.
Yeah, so this is the cream. You apply it on the brow just for a thin layer, like for about 1 week. And after 1 week, stop using the product. Just patiently for the peeling to start.
So they use sterile tubes. It's a very small blade and it has little
tiny needles
to create those natural, realistic hair-like markings on your eyebrows.
Dark brown color, which will be a perfect match with the natural brown hair color.
Great. I'm excited. So numbing cream has been on for around 20 minutes to ensure that there is little to no pain because we want this to be as relaxed as possible.
Later what I'm going to do is to take off the numbing cream and exactly trace what we just drew with the pencil.
Okay, great.
So make sure the shape is exactly how we draw it.
Yes.
No pain, right?
Is it happening?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's happening. I don't feel anything.
I've already started.
This is crazy.
That's really natural. See?
Oh my god.
Yes. It's about to start the stuff.
Not bad. Check out the shape, friends. Any finishing touches she might need, she's looking into that now.
For the color, we choose the color based on client's skin type.
Right.
And also, the skin tone and also the hair color.
Okay.
And we can do mix and match.
Oh, okay, so
and
you can...
actually, you can choose from light brown, medium brown, dark brown, deep brown, and black.
Okay, great.
Also, the color we can mix and match. Different, like one shade, or one shade darker.
music so they can customize
Thank you.
the perfect brow shade for you.
This one's a dry.
Okay.
Then the standard lemon.
We are matching.
Yes, I'm doing the match move.
Okay.
Yes, quality check. Good.
We're good? Fantastic. Okay, we're back at home. I'm sorry if you hear the buzzing in the background because my AC is on and it's hot. Look at this, friends. Another close-up of how the brows look after microblading. First sesh in natural light. I can't believe like the process and how realistic they look. Because again, as I mentioned, when going there, I've heard some horror stories about the microblading gone wrong. But to me, I guess because my hair is already dark, that it doesn't look crazy intense. And I understand some people who have blonde hair, light hair, who are light skinned, and when they do their brows, when they microblade them, it's like, ooh, that's a lot of brow. I don't feel pain, but I do feel something occurred on my brows. Again, tonight I have to be very careful about not getting any water on them, and tomorrow I have to make sure that I don't get any of my cleanser, my soap on them. Tonight I will, it's in my bag behind me, I'll apply the healing cream, and she had said, Cathy has said I could do either with a Q-tip or just my finger. Very gently, graze over, glide it on, no pushing, no shoving. And a part of me wants to upload the microblading part first and then do another video on the upkeep and also how the scabbing occurred, what the peeling is doing, and maybe I'll make it a little into a little series like the microblading series, like that hasn't been done before. So the first part, which is what you're seeing now, is first session at EverTrue. What to do before you get there, what's the preparation, what's the actual procedure, and then the second video will be how do we take care of our brows, what peeling occurs, what scabbing occurs, and then I'll take you back with me to the perfecting session, which is already booked for September, which they again are gracious enough to comp like they did this session. And I will make a separate video again on the post procedure, and especially if you are wondering about how much is going to scab, how much peeling will occur. And in the end, whether it's a lot or a little, everyone is individual, everyone's skin is different in terms of what it reacts to, and everyone, you know, someone might feel okay afterwards, might not peel as much, and someone else is gonna peel like crazy. But I really love how they broke down what's happening after the session, because people freak out and it's like, do you remember what they said? Did you hear? Did you listen to their instructions? I'm very much about that. Give me the pamphlet, outline it. I'm gonna do everything I need to make sure that peeling is kept at a minimum and that my brows last as long as possible. This is an expensive procedure. This costs $515, and I can't thank EverTrue enough for this exchange. And also it provides you guys some insight of what microblading is, what goes into it, what happens after it. Especially if you are thinking about doing this procedure, it is an investment and you really have to decide if it's going to impact your lifestyle in a positive way that's worth that investment. I'm still going to do my makeup, but I don't have to do my brows, and they take up a little bit of time, I have to say. I don't go in heavy with the pomade. I do use my pencil, but after my pencil, then I carve it out with some concealer, and I would say that's maybe 5 to 10 minutes in my routine that I don't have to spend time on now going forward. If there's anything I can do, if I have a desire to zhuzh them up a little bit, like I can't help myself, I gotta do my brows some way somehow in my makeup routine, I probably will just brush up my hairs, trim them, and use maybe like a brow gel or fiber gel to kind of thicken them up, but that's about it. Like, the point is, you don't need to now do your brows. They're done. I wanted them natural, but still a little bit of intensity, simply because I still will wear my makeup. But on the days that I don't, it's not gonna look like, you know, haute couture, what happened to your face. And that is it, my friends. I'm going to sign off. This will be part 1, I've decided. Microblading procedure, and part 2 will be the check-in. What's happening after the microblading, what do we expect, what the peeling looks like, and all that stuff. And that, my friends, is a wrap. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope this video helped, and a huge thank you to EverTrue Salon here in New York City, to Ariel, Ramon, and Cathy. Thank you so much for being welcoming and open to having me there and vlog my experience. Very thankful and grateful. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And until then, I'll see you on here again with another vlog experience, chit chat, demo, or review. Take care, and I'll see you again soon.